Grand Rising, everyone. It's the Spiritual Savage, your favorite uncle here. Thank you for joining me. It's currently 7:48 a.m. on September 4th, 2024. It's 59 degrees Fahrenheit and sunny here. Grand Rising, I hope everybody's rising is starting off awesome sauciously. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select the all option so that you know all of my upload. You feel me? Thank you, Dad, for waking me up this morning. Most High God, I appreciate you very much. I love you. Showing some gratitude this morning for peace. Peace amongst stormy times, turbulent times. Is it really turbulent though? This is not a conversation about illusions. But is it really turbulent? I don't know. Well, I'm sure there's turbulence going on somewhere in this world. There always is. So yeah, there are turbulent times. There's a lot of things going on, but the goal is to remain. What I'm starting to learn, the goal is to remain peaceful, tempered, and still very much happy with self. Even if you're not happy with things that are going on around you or in the world. Because we are here to provoke. I heard provoke some sense of change in this place. Sophia's home type energy. Root for your damn self. That's what I heard. It's on the cup. The coffee mug here. But thank you for joining me this rising. Okay, we're just gonna jump right into this here. I'll give some shout outs a little bit later here, okay? See what we got here. We're gonna be pulling from the Art of War oracle cards here. See what comes out. Archangel Michael, please clear out the energy for this reading so I give a clear and concise message to the collective. I'd also like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all your and demons go deaf. Thank you to my ancestors of the beloved ancestors of the Most High Divine White Light. It's very gratifying when I got the ancestry DNA to see where my roots trace back to. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Because, when I would say thank you to my ancestors, I truly and honestly, you guys, I didn't know, like, who, just because of, all of the illusions that were being thrown around and, what I was kind of feeling, within, like, a sense of, confusion, mystery. But, I have not pinpointed back to exact ancestors. But the fact that 39% of my DNA traces back to Nigeria is a big deal for me because that's where the Orishas come from. Okay, so now we see why. And so now we see why people calling them Papa Legba and all them, calling them to come mess with me. Now I'm starting to see why that quickly backfired. Okay. Dumbasses. Dumbass. I did get a download and I got up and I wrote it down though. I don't know if it's going to have anything to do with the reading, but we'll see. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, we got two that came out. So first one says, Sun Tzu says, what enables the wise sovereign and the good general to strike and conquer and achieve things beyond the reach of ordinary men is foreknowledge, foresight, knowing something before somebody else does, okay? Or knowing something before someone thinks that you do is what I just heard. Taking the long view. Foreknowledge is an awareness of something before it happens, so foresight. Such knowledge is very important because it gives us the peace of mind knowing that the world will not end tomorrow. It is how civilizations went from the horse and cart to the jetliner, and in 100 years, Oh, and in 100 years. I'm sorry. So that is how civilizations went from the horse and cart to the jetliner in 100 years. Foreknowledge is how we use the promise of tomorrow to change and continue with what we do today. Foresight, foreknowledge, foresight. Mm-hmm. That makes sense to me. Build that boat is what I just heard. Just because you know what's promised to you. You know what's promised to you. That can have a lot to do with manifestations, or not, if not even manifestations, receiving what you earned or what you put out there. You know what you should have coming. Do you feel me? Sun Tzu said, in all fighting, the direct method may be used for joining battle, but indirect methods will be needed in order to secure a victory. I just heard doing the unexpected. Reason over power. In an argument, the most determined, loudest, or nastiest contestant may win, with little reason involved. To use influence over power to win is harder. Someone highly skilled at using indirect methods, in quotation marks, will win, without their adversary even knowing there was a fight. To do this, you need to understand the situation better than others to get reason into play. I snickered there. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, wee, child. Oh, wee, he dropped a big one in there, did you, buddy? Yikes. Ugh. Ugh. With your funky ass. Come on, Six, with your funky ass. That is, come on, Six, with your funk. That's one of my favorite movies, Hollow Knights. Crapshoot. Okay? If that whole scene didn't just describe what's going on here, and man pulled that gun out and said, what did he say? Now get the fuck out of here before I kick your ass. Okay? And then I'm gonna this was gonna kill a kid. That was funny. And then quick, yeah. Sugar was reaching for that gun and he couldn't find it. He was like, oh shit. And then the dude was like, you got something to say? And just quick shot that man right in the middle of his forehead with the pew pew. Okay? Indirect methods. He didn't see that coming. And so a lot of times, how can I bring this into play? So with the whole debate with Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, they want the mics to be on all the time. They don't want to shut mics off. They want live, hot mics because Donald Trump. The first thing, come on, y'all. The first person y'all thought of when I said in an argument the most determined, loudest, or nastiest contestant may win, each one of you persons thought about Donald Trump when I said that, because that's exactly who I saw. Okay, and so but what it is that a lot of times in arguments or even in debates, it is true. A person that speaks the loudest and says the nastiest things usually wins because it's a form of bullying. It's a form of intimidation, moreover, when we come into contact with people like that, people usually cower, or people cut you off when you're talking and don't let you get words in. It's just kind of like people then in turn become flustered and then become really, really defensive, and they stumble over their words. They don't know what to say. They become enraged and they lose control. Okay, that's one of the main tactics in an argument, especially if somebody wants to win an argument. You know what I'm saying? It's a manipulation. It's kind of like a Jedi mind trick. But this kind of came up in the reading yesterday about being rewarded for your hard work, your work ethic, or whatever. Being rewarded for doing a great job is because sometimes people expect you to do something. The direct method. Okay. This is gonna be a really lame example, but it's kind of has proven to be effective for people. So if you're walking down the street and somebody bumps into you really really hard, what does that person expect for you to do? They expect for you to turn around and go, man, what the, and push them back or something. But if you just go, excuse me, even if you know what they're doing, you win. Not because a lot of times people look at the whole kind of confrontation like who the aggressor, them punked you. No. The aggressor came looking for something and you didn't give it to them. So they lose. Okay? Somebody starts cussing you out and starts saying the worst things to you. They want it. You've been there before? I've been there before. They want it. They saying the nastiest things to you and you just look at them and you go, God bless you. They lose. They done all this hooting and hollering. They done all this very disrespectful kind of talk to you. God bless you. And you mean it like, God bless you. And they lose. Or you got somebody around you that's nasty, just very confrontational. And they want you to meet them on their level. They're saying very kind of very nasty, rude, and disrespectful things to you. Because I feel like what's going on here is we're talking about there's like a confirmation. Like somebody could be saying something to you. Somebody could be saying something to others. Somebody could be trying to pick a fight with you, or maybe you are currently in some type of battle with another person. Okay, and it's just they keep wanting you to do something here. I feel like that's what we're talking about. We are talking about war, though. When I pull these cards, I pull them for spiritual war, because we are in spiritual war times. That can't be denied. Imagine sitting in front of your worst enemy, your adversary, somebody that's made you their biggest enemy. And I'm not talking about like a Charles Manson kind of, nobody like that. Nobody like Richard Ramirez or something like that. Those names could be significant. I don't know those places, California, I guess. But let's say you're sitting in front of somebody who has a very clear and direct problem with you, and you're like, okay, fine. Let's they put you two together in a ring, in a debate at podiums, or just in a room together. And this person is angry, and they just gritting their teeth like you, and you might be like, yeah, I don't like you, you're doing all that, and it's like it's building up, and this person's like, yeah, when this happens, I'm gonna kick your ass, la 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 la, and something inside of you says, walks over to the person, you get in their face, and then you give them a big hug and say, I love you. Let's squash this. I love you. Indirect method, you win. You've taken the high road, and then you've evoked, not invoked, but you've evoked a sense of love from that person. You win. And it's not even about winning, but wartime is about winning. We're talking about winning to secure a victory. Whatever that victory could be for you. I like victories in the high vibe. I don't really like to beat the hell out of people to win something. It's just because it's very Neanderthalish. Okay, it's very cavemanish. It's very primitive. It's very savage. Not in a good way either. I don't like putting my hands on nobody unless I absolutely have to. Okay, and that's generally speaking if somebody put their hands on me first or they about to. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I don't like to fight like the enemy fights me. No. You do have to know the enemy's tactics though in order to be confirmation, in order that everybody knows that. You got to know, it's best to know your enemy very well. Even if your enemy is hidden or has not made themselves present, visible to you. A lot of especially in spiritual war times here, a lot of the attacks that we get from people we can't see these people. We don't know who it is, but we can pick up on the energy. And so we have to, a lot of times when we pick up on that energy, it's because that energy is manipulating our circumstances and situations and our mindsets, or has maybe even infiltrated our spirit. And so we can't always see. So we're, a lot of times we're walking around and we're trying, what's going on? Who's doing this to me? And that's where the fear comes in. That's where the doubt comes in. But no, you what you do is you pay attention to the energy that you feel in your energy field, spiritual bar. Okay? And you get to know your enemy like that, or the enemy. I don't really feel like I have enemies. I feel like people make me their enemies. But there's always a very ever-present enemy. We already know who that is, the energy that exists in this world. You feel me? But you get to know that enemy, that particular adversary, through the energy, through the tactics, through the attacks. You get to know, like, okay, I know this is that. It's that same nasty energy. I may not know who, because it body jumps, baby. I was listening to a reading last night, and the reader kept saying certain things, and every time they would say something that this whoever this person is crazy, blah 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 blah. But every time this reader would say, give a characteristic of this person, I had one person I saw someone, and then it kept switching. And so what that told me is that a number of different people are being used by the enemy. A number of different people are being used by demonic forces and entities. It's body jumping. But you know the tactics, even if it's coming from different people or people that you cannot even see. You understand the energy. And so when you get to know that energy very well, you can learn how to transmute that energy. You can know how to combat that energy. You can understand that that energy doesn't belong to you. It came from that person who made you their enemy. This person that has engaged you in some type of spiritual fisticuffs here. And so you start to do things differently. They don't expect that. They don't expect that at all. They expect that you are going to do the exact same things that they're doing. So if they're poking at you, they expect that you're going to poke them back the same way. Do I poke back? I definitely do, but not in the way that people want me to do it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I will, because I'm a Gemini, I like to play. but as a high vibing spiritual being, what have I learned that the enemy does not expect for me to do at all is to remain high vibing. The enemy did not expect me to continue to keep moving forward. And all the while they were using the same attacks with the same mentality, I was changing. I was transmuting the energy, and I was becoming better and different every single day. Not better than them, but just better than I was. You know what I'm saying? Better than myself. And I'm telling you, it proved to be effective. I don't care what anybody says to me. Well, see, and that's what I'm saying. What would have been perceived as the biggest thing for me, the enemy was trying to use to attack me, was my use of barbiturates, mind-altering substances. And it really, I'm not going to debate that with people. I had a bad habit of using barbiturates, but I was never addicted. And see, they were under the impression that I was addicted, that I would do anything to continue to keep using mind-altering substances, when all the while I was making plans to stop using them anyway. They didn't know that. And if people were under the impression that I was, they still thought that would be the way to bring me back down. And it didn't work, because I made a commitment to myself to stop doing something that I really didn't need to do. They didn't expect that. And because I knew what they were doing, I knew their tactics. I had foresight of their tactics. I knew what they were doing. We all know, if you take a step back and get out of your feels, and feel the energy instead of feeling the projections. You feel me? Feel the energy instead of feeling the projections. You can see the whole enemy's playbook. All you got to do is sit back, relax, close your eyes, think about all of your experiences and all the things that people were doing and what they said. And you get out of your feels and you feel the energy instead of the projections. I like that. Feel the energy instead of the projections. The whole enemy's playbook is set there. You can see it all. The circles, the lines, the X's, the curves, the arrows. Okay? You can see the whole thing. Confirmation. You can. Your indirect methods will be needed in order to secure a victory. And that's how you secure your victory, especially in spiritual war times. Get to know your enemies very well. Use your gifts, foresight. Use that. That's what we have discernment for. That's what we have our intuition for. That's what we got ears and eyes to hear and see. And then we got that third eye in the middle to process all the things that we hear and see. Foresight. Confirmation. Okay? I shall return. Give me a moment.
Be right back.
All right, so we're back here. Thank you for holding. New subscribers, current subscribers, OGs. It's with you. Savage Appleseeds. I'm a little sore, man. Hit that join button by the 15th. I think that's when I'm going to do the drawing. Let's see. Okay. The 15th is a Sunday. It's 30 days. So we'll do it on the 15th. This 15th is when I'll do the drawing. So hit the join button if you'd like to throw your hat in the ring. And hell, you don't have to be a member every month. I mean, if you want to get in the drawing, though, you got to do it by the 15th of each month. You feel me? All right, but I appreciate your continued love and support. Anybody that's made any type of financial contributions to my channel, whether that's through PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, or Super Thanks, I appreciate you very, very much. Okay? Ancestors, 5D and 3D, because they body jumping, baby. But 5D to my beloved ancestors of the highest white divine light. Okay? What up? Thank you. Spirit guides, spirit teams, law enforcement, y'all are the Jedis, intergalactic beings, galactic federation. Hi. How you doing? Those eyes, baby. What big eyes you have. The better to see you with, my dear. I'm forgetting something here. I'm sorry. But what's up, baby? Good morning. Wherever you are in this world, whoever you are in this world, in this galaxy, the quasars. All right. So yeah, we're here. Let's just get into this. I'm gonna try to. No, I'm not gonna try to do anything. I was gonna try to do, but I got a download. Mofo's doing magic with all the elements except the ethers because they aren't really connected. Oh well. I'll repeat that. Mofo's doing magic with all the elements. Earth, wind, water, and fire, except the ethers, because they aren't connected to the ethers. Okay. Now let's see. Let's get the classic tarot deck out here. I got one right here. Okay. Do we want to use this one here? Where are my other ones at? My desk is a mess again. Okay. I don't know why. But let's see if we can find it. We got death at the bottom of the deck, so there's obviously something coming to an end here. We'll be using this deck here. I probably have to find my glasses. And they're right there. Let me put them on. All right. Hungover, very intelligent, sexy professor is in his house. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can find the magician card. Okay. Just so I can show you guys. I wonder if it's on this, though. I don't know. But we're about to see, though. Okay? Yeah. We got the magician card here. So for any of my readers out there, or anybody that you don't have to be a reader to know. I mean, if you have tarot cards, you should at least know how to read them. Okay? Or maybe you just collect them. I don't know, and I don't care. Okay? I really don't care. If you whatever you do with your cards is your business, but this is specifically for people who are wondering what I just was talking about here. So you have the magician here at the table. He's got his wand. As above, so below is what this references, okay? As above, so below. And then you got all the elements on the table. The tools, earth, wind, water, fire. So we got the pentacle there for the earth. We got the cup there for water. We have the sword there for air. And then we have the wand there for fire, okay? But what people fail to realize is that a lot of times people don't recognize this 8. This infinity sign, which, if you turn it this way, is an 8, which stands for what class? Karma, okay? Universal law. This will be considered the ether, okay? The 5th element that people generally forget about when they start doing all this stupid-ass magic, okay? It's what goes around comes around. It's universal law. That's the first thing that people should know before they start doing magic. Okay, but what this means, what I'm picking up this download means is that as above, so below, the ethers. What goes around comes around. Universal law. Well, as above, so below. As above, so below. Everything manifests confirmation in the spirit before it hits the ground in the 3D. Confirmation. Okay. So what I mean by this, what I'm assuming the download means here is that people are not connected to the ethers because they don't understand what goes around comes around. As above, so below. People just do whatever they do in this 3D realm and think that it just happens here. People manifest backwards. Now, the law of correspondence is very significant. Confirmation. The law of correspondence is very significant when we are talking about as above, so below. But what people fail to realize too is that there is a as below, so is above. It's the law of correspondence, how we send things back up there. And that's, that's where meditation comes in. That's where, maybe candle work comes in. But overall, your general connection to the 3D. So what people fail to realize is that they manifest backwards. They believe as below, so is above. So these people feel like they are in control of what is above, and they're not, which means that these people have a very limited skill set on magic and manifestation. Okay, that's what I'm telling you this morning, this rising, my bad. Okay, it is currently 8:16 a.m. by the way, but these people have a very limited skill set or knowledge base, or they're just full of ego, like the bad ego. They're just full of shit, and they they manifest magic. They do magic down here, and then they just keep up. They just retarded ass walking around. I'm just gonna do magic everywhere. Go pop, 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 pop. See my wand. See my wand. See my elements. And all this time, everything that's going, they're walking around. They don't even realize that the ether sign, the as above, so below, the infinity sign is like a Sims game. Is following their dumbasses around, keeping track of everything that they do down here. Okay. So they're not connected. They have no idea what they're doing, or they know what they're doing, but they don't know the ramifications of what they're doing. The ethers represents the spiritual realm, okay? The heavens. Let's get a definition so that we can forever and always know what it means here. Okay? Anybody down with that? What is the definition of, I spelled definition wrong. Definition of the ethers. Spirituality. All right, let's see. In spiritual teachings, ether is often regarded as the fifth element, like I said, along with earth, water, fire, and air. It is considered an all-pervading, infinite, and formless aspect of the divine, like I said. Ether acts as a medium through which consciousness and energy flow, connecting all beings and aspects of creation, like I said. Ether is also linked with the upper chakras, such as the crown, third eye, and throat chakra, which are associated with spirituality and psychic abilities, okay? Because people can do, you don't have to be psychic to do magic, okay? It is, some people are born with some people are born with magic in their pure bloods, okay? But these muggles, okay? So we're talking about muggles. Muggles. I wish that would have came through. We're talking about muggles. People that don't have any business or right to be doing magic, okay? That's what I heard. Unless you're Hermione Granger, okay, and you're banging somebody who does magic, they do that too to siphon energy, okay? So we're talking about muggles, okay? For anybody that's a Harry Potter fan, muggles are considered, okay, human beings, regular human beings, okay? People who were not born with magical blood, who are not connected directly to the ethers, okay? It is seen as a subtle spiritual energy that bridges the physical and spiritual worlds, enhancing spiritual practices and rituals. Okay, I'm telling you now. That's what I mean. They're not. I'm glad this came through. Like, yeah, exactly. They're not connected to the ethers. They're doing really kind of 3D magic here. Okay, but they don't understand that even though that they may not be connected, that God still sees everything. And by connected, what that means is that yes, they are connected to the ethers in a way in which they are beings. Spiritual beings as well. They could be. I don't know. That's not my job to discern that. It's their job, and that's what I'm saying. You get people doing all kind of magic from all different kind of cultures and religions and spiritual belief systems that they don't even belong to. Spiritual burp. They are not connected, because when you're connected and you're tapped in, you know better, or at least you figure it out. But these people just keep doing magic and magic and magic, and now it's going back towards them, okay? Because they're not connected. They don't understand it. Confirmation. Nicki Minaj is significant. Not her, but somebody likes Nicki Minaj is what we're about to see here. So Mofo's doing magic with all the elements except the ethers, which means that they're not connected. Okay, they're muggles. This is somebody with muggles. We're talking about muggles. Okay, let's see. I don't know, that's a Eminem song, isn't it? I thought. Anybody going to see Beetlejuice? I'm going to see that. It comes out Friday, okay? Again, there we go again. Muggles calling on demonic energies, and they don't understand that ass about to get ate up, okay? Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Somebody's heavily burdened for the work that they were doing. I can't make it up. I cannot make this up, you guys. Now they got to be accountable for whatever they did. Barney Fife. Andy, they've got to be accountable for what they've done. Yeah. They said this. They've defeated themselves. Five of Swords here. They've been defeated. Now they have to be accountable. Now they're getting that ether. This would be considered an ether ass whooping. Okay. Andy. Oh, shiznit. Let's get some more energy out here. I should have got an Angel Whispers card out, huh? The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups wanted to come out too, as well as somebody from your family been doing magic against you. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. That's your mom, dude. Oh, wow. She no longer has the protection that she had to continue to keep doing this. This is a mother. I was gonna say this just means that this is a mother, but no, the Ten of Cups coming out in the reverse. This is a mother from a toxic family dynamic that has been. So your mother is a muggle? Is that possible? You know, because same blood, different DNA. Okay, but again, somebody could be born with magical blood and they're still not connected. They're not using their gifts properly, because anybody that's connected knows how to use their gifts properly. Okay? That's what I heard. 12:21 on the clock. Somebody's going to be forced to look at themselves. 8:22 a.m. I'm trying to tell you, balance is being restored here by the ethers. Okay? You are connected. You probably feel it. I'm telling you, I woke up sore this morning. I woke up quite a few times. And I had some really kind of off the wall dreams. Okay? Whoa. My mother was in my dream last night. She wasn't very happy with the kid. Okay. Just doing what I've been sitting here to do, Mom. Don't take it personal. It's not personal. It's spiritual. Okay. So people, yeah, she's been doing this for a while. This mom, King, the Knight of Pentacles here, whoever's mom this is, okay? I've been doing this for a while. Yikes. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Listen, that card flipped over too. And it was, yeah. Been doing this for a while. Your mom could have sisters, 3 sisters, okay? There could be 3 of them or 4 of them or more of them. But this tells me that they've been doing this for a while with the cup. Anytime the three of Cups come out here. 7 of 8. Yeah, so she taught these people how to do this magic. Her sisters or your sisters. Anytime this card comes out, when I'm talking about magic, this is about a coven of witches, witch bitches. Okay, a coven of witches. You might belong to a coven of witches. You could come from a family of a coven of witches. My belief is this: if you grow up in a family and you have more than, and your grandmother has her and 3 or 4 girls, they some witches. Not saying they bad witches, but there's some divination going on there. Okay, that's a coven. Okay. They show people how to do binding magic or to keep people trapped. Clarify the 8 of confirmation. Clarify the 8 of Swords. Yep. To trap king up. There's been some type of binding magic here. Okay. So there's your mother and her sisters all are doing magic to trap men. Yeah, they do some type of binding magic when it comes to a King of Wands energy and men, like a masculine King of Wands energy. So basically, what am I picking up on here? That your mother and all your aunties got really kind of fine ass men who do very well for themselves. They got the guy that they want. This is usually like a very sexy, charismatic guy who puts it down in the bedroom, but is also very kind of alluring, a very powerful man, and they take from him, keep him trapped. Three of Wands here, they keep them not as moon. They do it here, okay? They do shit underneath the moon. Moon rituals is what I just heard. Yeah, to seal the deal. Four of Swords, to seal the deal, or to make these confirmation. They do things under the moon to complete these rituals, is what I heard. We're still within the 3 days before, 3 days after. Clarify. Three of Wands in the reverse. They do it to block a man's foresight, to cover his third eye. Yeah, the Three of Wands talks about foresight, okay? Things that you can see in the future. When ships sail in, clarify. They do it to block a man's foresight. You could be the Queen of Wands. You could be I almost say Queen of Wands, but you could be the King of Wands here as well. Yeah, Seven of Swords here. I'm not Seven of Swords. Seven of Cups to the Two of Swords in the reverse. What does this mean? Let's see. Desire, lust. They keep them trapped with lust. Temptation. They bind these men with magic. Bad choices. So these men probably have a lot of bad choices. Decisiveness, action, disloyalty, misrepresentation. Yeah, especially with the Seven of Cups out here as well. They block a man's whatever comes in for him. So these people, your mom and them, would be probably rerouting what the ships that sell in for this man. Yeah, they do. Let's see. Why are we talking? Okay, I said I was gonna stop asking that. Yeah, Ace of Wands, magic, dark magic. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Vexation. Yeah, they do a lot of witchcraft over men in their lives. Your mother and her sisters, okay? They've been doing it for, this is how they keep men. This is how they keep men chasing up behind their funky asses. Okay, so your dad or their husbands are very kind of like, I'm picking up on the fact that your mama and her sisters just punk the hell out of their men. Confirmation, they take their money. You could be a man. I wonder who you are. Tell me about the collective here. I wonder if your mother's been doing this magic on you. Let's get the Queen of Pentacles here to the Ten of Cups. It's one of those weird situations where your mama and you probably used to be married in a past life. It happens like that, okay? Or your mom just wants to control your ass. I don't know. Let's see. Clarify. We got the Four of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, whoever this mother, y'all don't. There was something going on in the home with, because it's in the reverse. Clarify. Okay. Yeah. You got the fuck away from your mom. Okay. You got the hell away from your mom. There was some type of betrayal here. There was some type of heartbreak or some type of betrayal here, okay? Some type of pain and suffering, a bitter truth, it says. Very selfish. Your mother's very selfish, especially with the Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse. Again, you got out on your own, whoever you are. You could be a male. I'm picking up on the fact that this is for masculine energy. I don't know. But this could also apply to a female. Take the energy as it resonates. But you got the hell on, especially after whatever, whatever kind of heartbreak or, selfishness or you separated. There was some type of pain here. Maybe you were separated from your mother. Maybe you didn't grow up with your mom. Maybe you lived with your dad or something like that. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. Maybe you lived with your dad because your mom's a selfish bitch. I said what I said. Okay. You might have left to go live with your dad to be independent of your mother. The nine of coins here. Tell me what's going on here. Yeah, you definitely have a problem with your mama here with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. You got a problem with your mom. You don't like her, okay? Or you love her, but you don't like her. You love her because she's your mother. Your mother's a witch. Yeah, you definitely have left your mother out in the cold or something here. Yeah, you put an end to that. What am I picking up on here? At the end of all things is the name of a song that just showed up on here. So I guess, yeah, things are ending for 44 on the clock. I told you guys. There is something here. So the Nine of Pentacles here does talk about being independent, but being single, self-sufficient, independent on your own. But there's something, you struggled a lot. You struggled a lot. I don't really feel like this mother helped you. Okay? This Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse, to the Knight of Pentacles here, to the Three of Pentacles. Your mother put a curse on you to bind you to poverty. Yeah, the Fool in the reverse here. Clarify. Ace of Pentacles. One more. Queen of Swords. Your mom did some. Your mom did some type of baneful magic. Her and they're all witches. To make you be in poverty. So you could have been very foolish with money. So let's say, for instance, what am I actually hearing? I'm actually hearing that your father is no longer here with us, and you were left some money. And she didn't steal it, no, but she made sure that you spent yours fast. So maybe you left after your father passed away or something like that, and you got a big inheritance, and you bounced. And he was like, "I'm gone. I don't like you." She probably did some witchcraft on him to end his life, is what I'm hearing, or you know, she just didn't make his life very easy. But the Queen of Swords out here talks about truth and clarity here. Your mother did some magic over you, or yeah, because you left. Maybe your father left you a lot of money. Maybe he left you more than her, and she was jealous. Could possibly be. But she did some type of baneful magic over you. Maybe with your sisters. This doesn't even have to be your aunts. Maybe your sisters. Okay, and maybe they all did some baneful magic over you so that you run through your money. Maybe you were with the Fool in the reverse. You were very you got the hell out away from those witch bitches. No offense, but that's just the way it's coming out here. Confirmation. 55 was on the clock as well. 8:33 a.m. I'm telling you, I'm hitting these marks, baby. They were jealous. Yeah, they did some magic against you, High Priestess in the reverse. They did some things and some negative work on you in spirit. Conspired. I can't make it up. They conspired to go into spirit here. Maybe because you left them all out in the cold. Maybe because you didn't want to share with them. I can't tell you what to do with your money. Did your dad ask you to share? There might have been something in there that said, don't share with none of these bitches. He might have told you that before he died. He said, they're all some gold diggers, just like your mother. Okay? Or like their mother. This doesn't even have to be your mama. This could be your stepmama. She is in the reverse. You feel me? The hell? Yeah, they did some work. They did some work over your finances to keep you bound in poverty, to have like a lack mindset. So you could be somebody that always kind of maybe either still feel, or you have always felt like you had to have more. There's something very unhealthy about money here. Something very unhealthy, a very unhealthy relationship with money, and maybe you didn't understand why. But there's something here that says that you left him out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles, like you just bounced after your dad passed away. Yeah, Four of Cups, you didn't get him any damn thing. You definitely didn't. And because there was something going on in this house. Okay, Spirit says that's the truth with the Ace of Swords here. Yeah, I can't make it up. I can't make this shit up. Yeah, Spirit says that's the truth. You ran through that, baby. You ran through that inheritance. Yes, you did. Knight of Wands to the Seven of Pentacles to the Ace of Swords. Spirit says that's the truth. You ran through that. And listen, You could have actually though, okay, with the six of pentacles here, you could have actually. So I did hear earlier that you didn't want to share with them or something like that. There could be something of that. They bound you to something. Maybe you were, I'm telling you, I'm picking up on the fact I'm getting God bumps. You were left a big chunk of change from your daddy. But they could have been doing some manipulation here to bind you. Like I said, what did I say about these women in your family, what they do to men? They reroute those finances so that you are constantly giving, 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 giving. So maybe this is current energy. Now you're like, fuck that. I'm done. I'm not giving you guys empty. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Six of Pentacles to Ten of Swords. You're done. Or this is the advice. There's something here too. Like so maybe you gave until you couldn't give anymore, and you were in the Five of Pentacles. I'm really picking up heavily that you were in the Five of Pentacles, and they didn't help you at all. They certainly didn't. After you gave and gave and gave and gave to them, they didn't help you at all. So now you're heavily guarded against these people. Okay, so let's see. That's backstory. 6:19 on the clock. It's my birthday, so that means it's true. All right, so long story short, I already gave the long 26, okay? The long story short here, just to sum it all up, okay? To sum it all up is that you came into some type of money after a death, because we did see death out here, okay? You got some type of inheritance. We did see that with the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles here, but that did follow the Knight of Wands here. So you was living it up, baby, and you were you were sharing with these people, these females, these feminines in your family, and probably their boyfriends or husbands or their husbands or something. It's kind of like you became the breadwinner of this family. You pretty much took the place of your father. So I'm picking up on the fact that there's a curse. There was a curse over your father, and you were put underneath the same curse because these people. These women in your family are all about finances, okay? Yeah, they learned it from your mama. Same blood, different DNA. I keep hearing that. Same blood, different DNA. Okay, so maybe you got like half sisters. I don't know. Or they could all just be your sisters. But definitely, I'm picking up on 4 to 5 women in your family, okay? But there's definitely a mother and 3 other women that are definitely witch bitches, okay? Or they've been doing some type of witchcraft over men in their lives to control finances, okay? I'm telling you. Doing work to bind you. I can't make it up. Doing work to bind you. You're the Knight of Wands here. All right. So you are somebody that's very kind of, you like to live, you like to be flashy, I guess. You're very handsome. You're very charismatic. Okay. You're a ladies' man or a fella's guy. I don't know. Something like that. Could be. We don't judge around here. But whoever you are, they did it to you. I can't make it up. Yeah. To block you. To block your finances. Okay. Now, they could be trying to block some other kind of finances that are coming in for you here as well. So maybe you have another disbursement coming through here, and maybe they're trying to block that. Or maybe Spirit is telling you with this next big blessing you get that you need to block them, okay? That's what I heard. So they did this to you when you were younger. So yeah, you might have ran through a lot of your finances because they drained you. That's what I'm picking up on, especially with the Six of Pentacles out here. They drained to the Ten of Swords here. Yeah, they took until you didn't have anything else to give. So what I heard, somebody's birthday could be September 9th, Virgo energy. Happy birthday, B-Day. Beyonce's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Queen B, King B. All right. It's B-Day. I might listen to that album today. It's one of my favorite albums by her. Okay, probably my favorite. Deja Vu is like a classic to me. All right. Deja Vu, that's significant here. You've done this before. You've been here before with these people. They're going to try to do it again. Okay? So what's the advice from Spirit now? Since we already know. Yeah. Cut these bitches off. I told you. Cut them off. The Three of Cups. Cut them off. Be. Understand what's going on here. Understand what's going on here. Cut them off. Cut them off. That's the King of Swords. Cut them off. They get to nothing. Okay? Cosby Show energy. Yeah, because look, they're expecting it. They're expecting. They are expecting. Split the deck here. 3-3 could be very significant. You could be noticing the number 3-3. You could be the age 33. Your father could have been born in the year 1933 from what I just heard. Okay? Or somebody was. But they're expecting this. They are in expectation of whatever you got coming in, that you are going to trick it off on them because they're your family. But no, really what they've done is they're trying to manipulate you. Okay? They've been doing baneful magic. Okay? Advice? Advice here. Let's pull this up here. I hope everybody, well, I expect that everybody is going to have a wonderful day here. Speak it into existence, even if your morning is even if it's shitty for you this morning. Just know that it gets better. Okay. We have the power. Grayskull. He-Man is very significant. Could be 333 gigabytes free on my computer. That's what I'm talking about, baby. 333 gigabytes are free, which means I need to clear up some storage space here. But overall, what I'm telling you is that I keep noticing those numbers. 3 on the clock when I look down, baby. Okay? Yes, baby. That's what I'm talking about here. It's magic is happening, baby. My nipples got hard when I saw that, okay? Let's see. Commercial break. Okay. Spirit is saying here, these devil energies, okay? Like for real. You've let go of this. This spell has been broken. You are free to roam the cabin. Spirit is saying to take your money and smooth sail away from these people because they drained your finances the last time with this baneful devil attachment, because this talks about attachments. Blockages have been removed from this devil energy here. You're free to go. But I saw something online, online of course. It was a news blurb here about a disc jockey or a podcaster that has had a podcast for like 10 years. He's like a shock jock. They say he says things that are very kind of...
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Anywho, bitch got Tourette's. That's what it better be anyways. But so this person who's had a podcast for like 10 years, they say he like always on like tiptoes, like almost crosses the line. Well, he crossed the line a few months ago here. He, during a podcast, okay, that was recorded visually, sent a nude picture of some female that he had some type of relations with to another person. That it was like a simulcast here, or what? That's not simulcast, but it was a podcast, and he had like a guest on, and he sent them a picture and was like, "Yeah, your boy did good, didn't he?" Right on there. Send a picture of a nude picture of a feminine energy, a female, and she pressed charges against him because he shouldn't have did that, and it was on camera. He talking about he don't remember doing that, but they got it on tape, sir. Okay. So I guess I don't know why I thought about that or why that. Anytime videos show up on my feed like that, what that is telling me is that there's somebody somewhere that's about to get karma for sharing some type of intimate videos or photos of someone online. They're getting reprimanded for that. So if you feel like has been done to you, just know that was probably like some type of confirmation that everything is seen. Because people are stupid, they do everything online anyway. The dark web is nothing but a big setup by the FBI anyways. Okay? People think, oh, I'm getting away with something. I've got a VPN. Well, they got a VPN too, a super VPN. Every time I've heard stories of people that have gone in the dark web, and within hours they got a knock at the door, and it was them boys coming to visit they dumbasses. Okay, yeah, they just want to. I'm telling you, they're trying to nickel and dime you. Don't do it. Don't let them do it. Okay, so this loyalty that you have for these people, let it go. Is what the advice is. Let's get a final word out here. Let's cut the deck here. Again, sail on, sail on. Okay. Final message here. The advice here. 3 cards. 3 cards, please. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, a tower. We got a tower here. Confirmation. So the tower is at the bottom of the deck, which talks about something unexpected happening. Something very kind of life-altering or life-changing, it can be. But something unexpected. Spirit wants you to do the unexpected here. This is going to be a tower moment for these people here. So there's some type of drama here. Maybe there's already some kind of contention here. Maybe you're used to fighting with these people. Maybe you're used to going back and forth with them over your shit. Okay? Spirit says, like we talked about earlier, what is that? What was the key word? The key takeaway here? Indirect methods. Okay? What was the other one? Yeah, because you already foresee what they're going to do. Foreknowledge. You already have the foreknowledge about what they're doing, or you do now. And you're going to need to use indirect methods in order to secure this victory over these witch bitches in your family. Okay? Spirit says you're used to arguing with them. You're used to going back and forth with them over things that ain't got nothing to do with them. That's how they remain. They make you feel guilty. They argue with you. They argue you down. Spirit said, do the unexpected. Don't argue with these niggas, okay? Move in silence, the moon. Okay? Wherever you're going. Well, first of all, maintain your sense of strength. Stand your ground. Mean it. I'm not fighting with you people anymore. I'm not doing this. We're not arguing. There's no discussion. Take your glasses off. Lightly toss them. Look across the table. Look across the room. Wherever you're doing. Look on your. Or if you do like iMessage or whatever it's called, FaceTime or Facebook message. I don't know. But take your glasses off. Lightly throw them to the side and look straight into the camera, into the eyes, or wherever you're at. I'm not arguing with you no more. It's a done deal, and I mean it this time. Shut up. Mom. And then go off and do what you're gonna do. Move in silence. You celebrate. Go buy a house. Go get married, hell, but don't tell nobody what you're doing, because they're gonna be doing some. They're used to being able to manipulate. And by magic, baneful magic, there's definitely, you got more than 4 women in the place. You got more than three or more women in the place that are all related. Oh, there's some kind of witchcraft, some type of divination going on. Okay, so move in silence. Congratulations. You've broken a curse. The cats don't like the fountain. I wonder if it's because the bowl is still out there. Maybe if I took the bowl away, they'll start, because they got to drink water. So maybe I'll try that. All right. Let's get a Angel Whispers card out, and then that'll be the end of this message. Hump Day. Joe Camel. Somebody could smoke Camel cigarettes. Confirmation. Somebody smokes Camel cigarettes here. Simplify your life, and the answer you seek will appear. Confirmation. Simplify your life by simplifying these conversations with these family members, and just make quite plain and simple. No, we're done here. No more drama. No more fighting. Okay. The Bronx could be very significant. We're talking about Mary J. Blige. She's from Brooklyn. Family affair. Okay. They want to keep it a family affair here. Don't do it. Don't do it, Missy. Don't trade places with where I done been. Right. All right, that's the end of this message. I'm closing out the reading. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select the all options so that you know all of my uploads, you feel me? And while you're at it, click the links at the bottom of this video, okay, or in my links in on the front page of my channel there, if you would like to go take a look over at my Printify shop, where I have my t-shirts and poster designs, And also as well, click the link below to the makingplayingcards.com. The link does work now. I don't know what happened to the link, but you know people be doing the most. They don't want me to succeed in doing anything that ain't got shit to do with them. And they fucking with my sister shop now too. We gonna remain strong because God sees everything. You know, these people doing all this kind of baneful magic and this whole kind of manipulation behind the scenes, these plots, these plans, these strategies. Remember, these people are not connected. They're using all the elements except the ethers. Okay, but the ethers, like that sim, like that, I don't know what that's called, that follow people around in the Sims game. It's following their ass. Archangel Metatron is writing out everything. Okay, so just continue to keep being great. Continue to keep building your boats. Continue to do your protection spells if that's what you want to do here. But just know that once you reach a certain place in your ascension, they can't touch you anyways. Can they affect things on the 3D plane? Yeah, but you're not even a 3D being anymore. You've ascended. Congratulations. That's the end of this message. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. As always, take it easy. I love you. To the moon and back, baby. Deuces. Savage.